Hello, everybody. I'm Ed Robinson, and welcome to The Winning Bets. That's right. This is the program that gives you all the right numbers to play for the NFL season. We've got a lot. We've got some great numbers, and again, welcome to the program. And as always, before we give you the right numbers to play, just want to give you some of the games that you can play if you're involved in the world of sports betting. There's money line, there's spread, and there's over-under total points. So let's start off with money line. Money line is when you place a bet on the money line, that means you think the team you bet on will win the game. If they win, you win, no matter the score. So again, an example, if you decide to bet on Team A in the money line to beat Team B, if Team A wins, they win, you win, no matter the score. Just that simple how you win a bet in money line. Now, the next game is spread. Point spread is a bet on the margin of victory in a sporting event. So basically, with a point spread, it requires the team you bet on to win by a specified margin, whereas money line does not. So again, for instance, you have Team A versus Team B. So if you decide to bet on Team A and their point spread is 5.5. Now, if Team A beats Team B 27-20, that's by 7 points. You do not win the bet because it has to be by a specified margin. So that's how point spread works. And then the last game that we have is over-under total points. This is a bet on whether the total points scored by both teams combined will be more or less than the numerical figure in the bet. So let's say you place a bet with Team A playing against Team B, and it's over under 50 points, and you decide to bet under 50 points. So if the final score is 27-22, Team A, that's a total of 49 points. You win the bet because you bet on the bet was under 50 points. That's what you placed your money on, and you won it. So that's how that works with over-under total points. So again, there's money line, point spread, and then there's over-under total points. And as always, remember, if you have a gambling problem, call 1-877-770-STOP. That's 1-877-770-7867. And you can also call 1-800-522-4700. Again, we want people to play responsibly. We want people to bet responsibly, but we don't want people getting out of hand. We don't want people getting overzealous. We want people to be responsible and safe when you're involved in sports betting. So again, you have a gambling problem, call 1-877-770-STOP. That's 1-877-770-7867, or you could call 1-800-522-4700. All right, that takes care of that. Now, here are the numbers. Week 3 of the 2024 NFL season. The Houston Texans square off against the Minnesota Vikings. Point spread for Houston, -1.5. For Minnesota, +1.5. The money line for Houston is -130. For Minnesota, it's +110. Over-under total points is 46. The Philadelphia Eagles square off against the New Orleans Saints. Point spread for Philadelphia, +3. For New Orleans, it's -3. The money line for Philadelphia, it's +130. For New Orleans, it's -155. And the over-under total points is 49.5. The New York Giants square off against the Cleveland Browns. Point spread for the Giants, +6.5. For Cleveland, -6.5. The money line for the Giants is +240. For Cleveland, it's -305. And the over-under total points is 38.5. We have the Los Angeles Chargers going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Point spread for the Chargers, +1.5. For the Steelers, it's -1.5. Money line for the Chargers, +105. For the Steelers, it's -125. The over-under total points is 35.5. The Denver Broncos square off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Point spread for Denver, plus 6.5. For Tampa Bay, minus 6.5. Money line for Denver, plus 260. For Tampa Bay, minus 335. The over-under total points is 40. The Chicago Bears square off against the Indianapolis Colts. Point spread for Chicago is plus 1. For Indianapolis is minus 1. The money line for Chicago is plus 100. For Indianapolis, it's minus 120. And the over-under total points is 43.5. The Green Bay Packers take on the Tennessee Titans. Point spread for Green Bay is plus 2. For Tennessee, it's minus 2. Money line for Green Bay is plus 115. For Tennessee, it's minus 135. And the over-under total points is 38. The Carolina Panthers take on the Las Vegas Raiders. Point spread for Carolina, plus 5. For Las Vegas, it's minus 5. For money line for Carolina, it's plus 192. For Las Vegas, is minus 235. And the over-under total points is 40. The Miami Dolphins take on the Seattle Seahawks. Point spread for Miami, plus 4.5. For Seattle, it's minus 4.5. Money line for Miami, plus 180. For Seattle, it's minus 220. Over-under total points is 41.5. The Baltimore Ravens take on the Dallas Cowboys. Point spread for Baltimore, minus 1. For Dallas, it's plus 1. Money line for Baltimore is minus 115. For Dallas, it's minus 105. And the over-under total points is 48.5. The San Francisco 49ers take on the Los Angeles Rams. Point spread for San Francisco is minus 7.5. For the LA Rams is plus 7.5. Money line for the 49ers is minus 365. For the Rams is plus 285. And the over-under total points is 44.5. The Detroit Lions take on the Arizona Cardinals. Point spread for Detroit, minus 3. For Arizona, it's plus 3. The money line for Detroit is minus 145. For Arizona, it's plus 122. The over-under total points is 51.5. Sunday Night Football, the Kansas City Chiefs square off against the Atlanta Falcons. Point spread for Kansas City, minus 3.5. For Atlanta, it's plus 3.5. Money line for Kansas City, minus 178. For Atlanta, it's plus 150. And the over-under total points is 46.5. Monday Night Football doubleheader. First game, the Jacksonville Jaguars take on the Buffalo Bills. Point spread for Jacksonville, plus 5. For Buffalo, minus 5. The money line for Jacksonville is plus 196. For Buffalo, it's minus 240. And the over-under total points is 45.5. The second game of the doubleheader has the Washington Commanders going up against the Cincinnati Bengals. Point spread for Washington, plus 7.5. For Cincinnati, it's minus 7.5. Money line for Washington, plus 285. For Cincinnati, minus 365. And the over-under total points is 47. And there you have it. Those are your winning numbers for Week 3 in the 2024 NFL season. And these numbers have been provided by Caesar Sportsbook. Once again, the source for these numbers have been provided by Caesar Sportsbook. So again, with these numbers, with these bets, you can play either money line, point spread, or over-under total points. So again, with money line, if you place a bet on the money line, that means you think the team you bet on will win the game. If they win, you win, no matter the score. Point spread requires the team you bet on to win by a specified margin, whereas money line does not. And over-under total points is basically a bet on whether the total points scored by both teams combined will be more or less the figure presented in the bet. So again, that's money line, point spread, and over under total points. And again, the source for these numbers have been provided by Caesar Sportsbook. And once again, if you have a gambling problem, call 1-877-770-STOP. That's 1-877-770-7867. Or you can call 1-800-522-4700. That's good. Going to do it for the show. Until next time, everybody, I'm Ed Robinson saying so long, good luck, and you take care. Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning into the channel. Remember to click like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.